Hi there, these comments are for MH, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all the lessons at OTC, online big buddy. So you're doing the free TOEFL speaking evaluation, one of the most popular web pages I have. And let's see what you have. Let me look at the email you sent me. Say, hello, Michael. Please listen to evaluate and score my speaking practice test. Let me know which areas I need to improve on in order to score higher on the TOEFL speaking section. All right, that's what I'm going to do. Here we go.
To me, I definitely like to study with a group rather than studying for exam by myself for a couple of reasons. First of all, it will broaden my knowledge. I remember when I was in high school, I had to study with my colleagues for a project, and it was amazing since we all shared very brilliant ideas, and it's broadened my knowledge and increased. Give me another perspective. As a result, I got a very high grade in this topic. On top of that, it will expand my social circle. As I mentioned before, I had to study with my students, with my friends for a project, and it was amazing. I made a lot of friends, and they helped me later on in my final project.
Okay, so listening to it, you're probably one of these students stuck at about 25. That would be my estimation right now. I'm going to put you at 23 to 25 points out of 30. You're comfortable speaking. You have pretty good fluidity of expression. I can understand what you're saying, but you do have some problems with your speaking, and it might be keeping you from getting over that 26 threshold. Let's listen to it one more time.
To me, I definitely like to.
You don't have to say to me. There's no need to say that.
To me, I definitely like to study with a group rather than
Why not just say studying in a group is better than studying alone because, and then state what your two reasons are.
studying for exam by myself for a couple of reasons.
Instead of say a couple of reasons, state what the reasons are. It won't really take you that much more time. You have a little bit better connection of
First of
ideas.
all, it will broaden my knowledge. I
It
remember
no
when
no
I
no
was
it's weak using it as a pronoun, especially when you're introducing your first reason. I would use a gerund there. First, studying in a group, blah blah blah, or in addition, if I study with a group, I can. So show that you have some pretty advanced grammar there instead of just using it, blah blah blah. That's a very weak, a very simple type sentence construction, not what you want to show the speech rater or the IBT human rater who listens to your
in high
response.
school. I had to study with my colleagues for a
Colleagues. I've not colleagues, but colleagues. So stress is on the first, not the second syllable.
project, and it was amazing since we all shared very brilliant
It was amazing. You're using a lot of generic words. They're not very precise. You need better vocabulary.
ideas, and it's broadened my knowledge and increased.
It broadened my knowledge. Again, very generic. If you say, well, expanded my knowledge of biology by helping you understand more about photosynthesis and cell division, to me, that's more precise.
Give me another perspective. As
It gave me another perspective. It gave me, but still, you're speaking in generalities. You're not getting specific enough in your response. And that lack of elaboration is driving down your score right now.
a result, I got a very high grade in this topic. On top of that, it
And what class was it? Was this chemistry, biology? Was it mathematics, history, English? And on top of that, I think is a little bit too informal for this type of speaking task. I would say something like in addition or furthermore or moreover.
will expand my social circle.
Again, it will. No, no, no. You might want to say studying a group helps expand my social group. Or if I study in a group, I'll get more social interaction and make new friends.
As I mentioned before, I had to study with my students, with my friends for a project, and it was amazing. I made a lot of friends, and they
Amazing again. I'm hearing the same tired generic word there. Your vocabulary is weak. You need better better vocabulary for sure.
Help me later on in my final project.
All right.
To me, I definitely
Okay, so looking at the rubrics, I think that my score is pretty accurate. Let me look at it one more time. And I can be pretty direct. It's shocking to some people. I apologize, but it is what it is. I would not give you 26 on this. I don't think you deserve a 26. You have too many problems. And one of the more noticeable things here usually lacks elaboration or specificity. I think that is a big, big problem with your speaking right now. All right, so I'm going to say 23 to 25 points on this practice test based on what I just listened to. All right, thank you. And remember, you can only take one speaking practice test for free. You can't just keep doing this over and over. I'll go broke. My business will tank. Remember, if you only need speaking, if that's the only thing you need to work on, I recommend my TOEFL Speaking Bootcamp course. Now, if you're not sure what course is better for you, I'm going to give you some advice. Go over to onlinetoeflcourse.com. The top left part of the page, there's a tab called Course Plans. Click on that. And then you can figure out what course plan works best for you based on your current TOEFL level and then where you want to go. And thank you for completing the practice test. And everybody at YouTube, you guys listening to me, like the video if you like my feedback. Number 2, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Number 3, post this video in your social media somewhere. Remember, this is free. This is a free practice test evaluation that I do, and I help students all over the world. But Michael, how can you do that? I already have a full-time job, right? I work full-time at Cal State University, San Bernardino. I've been working with international students since 1994. I love my international students. Anything I can do to help them improve their lives, I do. All right, see everybody later. Until the next video.